Hey y'all, it's Nell from Melanated Voices Entrepreneurial Podcast, and I'm here with Jasmin Hardy of Jorani Raw Hair. Hey
Hello.
Jazz, how are you?
I'm doing well.
That's great. I'm so happy that you came.
Thank you. Thank you.
So, Melanated Podcast is an entrepreneurial podcast that puts a spotlight on Black entrepreneurs and what they're doing, why they're doing it, the concept of their businesses. Tell us a little bit about Jorani Raw Hair, where it
Okay.
came from, and when did you start it?
So I started my company legally. It's been about a year, but it started 3 years ago. The concept came about 7 years ago. So I started because when I was in high school, my aunt, at the time, who was my best friend, was misdiagnosed with cancer. So
Misdiagnosed.
yes.
So she really did not.
No, she did have cancer, but they thought she had asthma
Wow.
and she had lung cancer the entire time.
Oh my gosh. Wow.
So when she found out it was lung cancer, she was 39 and died like months after. It wasn't even a year.
Goodness gracious.
So it was very devastating. But during that time, I would go to chemo with her. Appointments. I was there when she lost all her hair, and I just remember every time she would go to the salon, and even like when she would be alone in her hospital room, she would just say like, "Help people like this." Like I've never felt so hopeless. Just help people. So I remember when they started fitting her for a wig, she would wear synthetic wigs, and they would like burn her scalp.
Oh wow. Okay.
Irritated a lot of bleeding, and she met someone from India, and the lady said that she would cut her hair. So she found somebody to make a wig out of this lady's hair.
Wow.
And that came about Raw Hair Wigs.
Wow. Yes, I love the name too.
Yeah.
Yes. So yes, that's a great way to come up with a name. Wow.
So she had the Raw Hair Wigs, and that lasted until she passed. But I never ever forgot about helping people. And my brother at the time was 8. He grew his hair 18 inches.
Wow.
In 2 years, and then cut it for a little girl who had cancer.
Wow. Wow. That is beautiful.
So it kind of stuck with us. But the opportunity came for me to start my business. Single mom, broke, had no money. I just had my son. I was on maternity leave, working at a corporate company. And I just remember being like, how, like, I have 2 kids, I work a good job. Yeah, I'm still broke. Like, I cannot do this. Like, I was tired. I was
So many
fed
of us
up.
feel this way, don't we, ladies? Yes.
I was fed up, and I was just like, God, I'm a Christian. People on Facebook, and Instagram, social media, you guys always see me posting, about God. I believe in God.
Yes, 100%.
Made a way out of no way.
As always.
I'm at this job. A girl comes up to me. She tells me she's cutting her hair, and all of a sudden, you're talking about
a light goes off.
Yeah,
revelation.
Years later, 15 years later, I'm like, hey, can I have your hair? So she's like, well, what are you gonna do with my hair? And I was like, I'm gonna see if I can make a wig out of it. At least like, if I can make a wig and give it to somebody. And she's like, girl, that is so good. She's like, don't just take my hair. She goes, I lived in Cambodia. They have villages out there, and the women cut their hair all the time.
Wow. Okay.
So I was just like, okay. She goes, I'll get you in touch with them. And that's where it started.
Wow. Okay. So when you say you make the wigs, like how is this process? How does the
the process is right now we're doing medical wigs. So I don't sell wigs to the public. And that's only because my strategy was people who have cancer, medical hair loss, I feel like they should not have to pay for a wig. Okay. They already go through a lot. And it took like creativity for me to figure this out. So I said, how do they not pay for a wig? Medical. I have to be an insurer. Okay. I have to go through insurance. Okay. So then I was able to get contracts to be a medical provider. Okay. So anybody who I'm in network with pays $0 for the wigs. And they start at $1,000 and go up to $5,000. So they pay $0 because I take their insurance. Okay. All right. But the other strategy is if they do have to pay for a wig out of pocket because they have hair loss, I give them a receipt. they get the money back at the time of
Oh,
taxes.
okay. All right. And does some have like co-pays? Like they pay a little bit out of pocket?
Yeah.
Or...
Some have co-pays. We accept co-pays at that time.
Mhm.
Their FSA card, flexible spending account.
Okay.
So,
And so when someone orders a wig, what like comes with that? So someone goes and they're referred to you.
yes.
They give you their insurance,
Yeah.
you know, checks out. Then what is the process? Do you measure their head?
Yeah.
Do you...
Yeah. So then what happens at that time is because I'm online, I send them a measuring tape, get all their measurements, and they create their wig any way they want.
Wow.
They tell me some of them have ball patches so they can take clips, but they tell me if they want a clip, if they want a band, they pick their density, they pick their cap, they pick their texture. Yeah.
Wow.
They pick their color, they pick their length. It's made exactly the way they want it, is exactly how I make it. Whatever they want.
And how long do these wigs last?
10 years. Minimum.
What?
Minimum. It's real hair.
Oh my goodness. Wow. That is extraordinary. I mean, I love it. I love the whole concept. I love that you're Black and doing it. You do not hear too many. And I know that my viewers are going to be surprised that there is a Black woman as young as you actually doing these wigs. Like, where did she come from? Because when we started talking, I said, where did this lady come from? Like, wow. Like, I was just so excited to interview you because that is just inspiring. It's so inspiring. So, do you have any other plans for Raw Hair?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Please share.
So my next thing that just began is I'm taking hair donations. So if anybody is cutting their hair and you have a minimum of 8 inches, I can take your hair. My company pays for the haircut. We give you a distribution email or a center to send me the hair. And strictly all donated hair is being made for children's hospitals.
Okay.
So I'll be going to Yale. I'll be going to Philadelphia.
Okay.
So all the donations right now of everybody cutting their hair is strictly for wigs who have children, and they're getting it without paying anything. We're not going through insurance. I'm not charging the families anything. And that's because the people who have donated their hair so far, they will be able to meet on Zoom the child that is getting the wig.
Oh my gosh, I wish I had 8 inches to cut just for that, you know? Like, shoot. I'm gonna grow it a little bit longer and I'm gonna contact you because I just want to be included. Yes. Like, this is so beautiful. That is so dope. Okay, you brought me something.
I did.
Jorani Raw Hair brought me a surprise.
Here's some luxury lashes for you.
Look how they're wrapped. Oh my God. I'm so excited.
Lots of lashes, Monday through Friday.
Oh my gosh, look at these. I love the whole presentation.
Thank you.
Oh, look. Guys, look, this is so professional. Oh my gosh. Jorani Raw Hair, www.JoraniRawHair.com. 100% unprocessed raw Cambodian. Like Cambodian breast milk, like here. Oh wow, these are gorgeous.
And we send these to our medical hair loss patients as well.
Yes, because some lose their eyelashes. I mean, I'm bald because my eyelashes fell out. I don't have a sickness, but I do need my lashes, or I look like little Bill out here. It's all good though. But I will be sporting these. Ow, these are so nice, and it's real. They're real, real Cambodian, 100%. So you do these. So can the public get the eyelashes?
Yes. So the public can get the eyelashes. I sell my bundles publicly,
and your bundles are 100% unprocessed 100%. Cambodian too. Wow,
100%.
So. Oh my gosh. Now, how much are for your bundles? Like, say for instance, what's the shortest length you can get in your bundles?
So believe it or not, I have in bundles now.
Well, that's nice. I thought that was your hair.
No.
What? Can I touch it?
Hi.
Oh, I need that. Oh, and the color is gorgeous.
You ready?
Yo.
I have these bundles for 5 years. It started off 28 inches.
No.
Colored
you
it.
Vivid to me.
I went from ginger
to red. Guys, if you can touch this hair, this feels like some silk pressed black hair. Like seriously, like this feels like when my hair is silk pressed and it's so silky that I can't even wrap it in a doobie. That's how that feels. And you've had it for 5 years and just kept
started
what
off
Cambodians
black.
Be putting in their hair?
Started off black.
Crack.
I went to ginger. I went to red.
So you just been coloring. What?
The hair can be permed. If you get the curly Cambodian hair, you can put a perm in it. If you want it permanently bone straight. There's lots.
Now, do you do the hair too, or you just provide it?
So I just provide it. I'm not a hairstylist. I don't do hair, but I have the opportunity to learn how to make the wigs.
Okay.
What I'm going through now is the process. So say, even you, if you wear closures, frontals, if you cut your net, what we will be doing is repairing them.
Wow.
So if you pluck the heck out of your frontal, your closure, you get ready to throw it in the garbage. No. Send us. We're putting the hair.
Go to Jazz, Jorani Raw Hair, and get it fixed, ladies.
We're putting the hair back in. I'm learning how to do it individually to train 2 to 3 people. I'm hoping 2 to 3 people.
Okay.
So then start doing them. So your closures and frontals they don't have to go in the garbage.
That's not trash.
No,
it's not trash.
No, save them.
So what's the shortest length you have?
The shortest length I have is 10 inches.
And what's the longest?
So we can get up to 50 inches.
50 inches of hair? What?
We can get up to 50 inches. This year I got 10 bundles of 30 inches. So listen,
I kind of want to even take that out because I don't want none of y'all to even think about buying. Because I know some of y'all up there like, ooh, 50 inches. I'm about to get that and try to trail it all the way down the street in New Haven. Don't nobody want to see all that. I'm stepping on it. I'm telling you right now. I'm going to know where you got it from. And I'm like, Jess, everyone for giving that girl 50. I should have never.
It takes one donor 7 years to grow her hair 50 inches. So the longest I've had was 40 inches. I got that last year. This year I got in 30 inches, and I'm praying I get more donors by December. But if not, usually every 2 to 3 years I get in over 30 to 50 inches.
I just want to smack somebody who will wear 50 inches. Have you ever wore 50 inches?
Never.
I just want to smack somebody. Does it?
It looks good, but it's too much. That's too much.
Go to the bathroom and like, yo, these. It's just down to, and these aggravate me. These annoy me. And it's just down to here. I can't imagine 50 inches of hair.
50 inches. But this is a good thing. So I want everybody to win 100%. Down to the people who cut their hair, down to my staff in Cambodia, down to the people who are getting the wig. So one person who cuts their hair, say it's 50 inches, what I pay covers their household's expenses, bills, everything for 10 months without them having to work a job.
See, I got the wrong green hair because this shit don't grow past my shoulder.
It's an incentive. It's an incentive.
I'm gonna need some Miracle Grow, some drops, because I'm trying to get that. I'm trying to get that incentive. You know what I'm saying? I need to how about like what you get for like 20 inches? You know what I'm saying? Gotta get a month of expensive pay. Like I'm just saying, maybe I could get it. A couple of strands. It might not be the whole head.
We pay them good because they don't have a lot in that country.
Yeah.
And, it's a poor country. I'm hoping to go over there one day and meet some of the village people. I haven't met them yet, but I do have 2 people. It was hard in the beginning. There's hardly any computer usage.
Okay.
No Wi-Fi. I almost failed my business because once I started going, nobody could speak English.
Oh, wow.
And then there was nobody with Wi-Fi.
Okay.
And I was communicating with a girl from India who was reaching somebody who was close to that country that had a computer, and they would literally talk to each other, and one had to see her on a certain day of the week.
Oh my
I was like, there's no way I can't do this.
We are so spoiled. We are so spoiled in the U.S. And we really need to understand that. Like, sidebar, we're really spoiled. Be grateful for the luxuries that we have. Like, I know everything ain't all good here, but be grateful because that's crazy. Can you imagine?
I know. So I was just like, this is not this is not gonna work.
Mm-hmm.
So I had to go back to God. God, what do I do now? Now I started a business. These people are on bikes. Going into villages. Like, this is not gonna work. I can't even properly communicate. So I said, okay, I have to pay them more to cut their hair out there so they can get Wi-Fi. Their Wi-Fi is nothing like ours at all.
Okay.
And
probably like dial up, like when we first started. KOL.
Girl. Wow. So when I get my inventory and you guys like jump on it, because it takes me, a while. Mm-hmm. But I'm ahead. I try to stay at least a year ahead in inventory. Sometimes I get low, but it works.
It works. God makes it works. I because you definitely have a gift, and this is a blessing. So
thank you.
You are a blessing to bless others. So God's not going to let you fail because people need you.
Thank you.
So Jess, Jazz, please drop the she's gonna edit that out. Jasmin,
yes,
please drop your contact information, especially for people who would be interested in cutting their hair and selling it to you. Okay. Also, people who would love some raw Cambodian eyelashes, So drop your contacts, your social medias, everything.
Okay, so the website is www.JoraniRawHair.com.
Can we spell that?
Yep, JoraniRawHair. And then we are on Facebook as same thing, Jorani Raw Hair. Instagram, Jorani Raw Hair _. And you can fill out our contact form if you want to donate hair. Even if you have hair loss and you would like a wig, I do have a wait list that's pretty lengthy, but we're getting through it for anybody who wants a wig. No charge. Like, you just can't afford a wig, you can at least go on the wait list. And you can get your bundles from there now.
Yes, bundles too. Yes. Look, no 50 inches. Okay? I don't want to see nobody with 50-inch hair. I'm telling you right now, because I know a couple of y'all. But Jazz, thank you so much for coming out. You are a blessing. You are a pleasure. You are phenomenal, girl.
Thank you.
And now with Melanated Voices, we out.